When Sucker Punch moved away from Infamous, they asked their audience to trust them with the next project. And then they gave us Gen Sakai in Ghost of Tsushima. So we thought for sure that a sequel to Gen's story was coming, right? Well, Sucker Punch then asked us to trust them again. This time, Ghost of Yotai will be 400 years after Gen Sakai. And I said, oh, that's interesting. And then Sucker Punch said, what if it's a female protagonist? And I said, oh, you have my attention. And then Sucker Punch said, what if we give you more of the wildlife? And I'm like, oh, please keep talking. And then Sucker Punch said, what if we give you a wolf companion? And I say, stop talking. Give me the game right now. Yes, Ghost of Yotai definitely had to make this list. It might be called Yotai as one of the games of 2025 that will not miss. But not miss because there's no way they can make a bad game, but really not miss because Sucker Punch hasn't really ever missed. And they seem to know exactly what they're doing as a company and where they want to take their studio. So, will I trust that Ghost of Yotai will be just as good as Ghost of Tsushima? Yes, I will. That's why this game makes this list of 4 games of 2025 that will not miss.
So when your boy asked me to give my thoughts on some games that I think are not going to miss, I kind of pondered a bit. I was like, what are those games? What do I personally think some games that aren't going to miss? And 2 games come to mind right away. You got Elden Ring Night Rain and you got Monster Hunter Wilds. Now let me put Monster Hunter aside for a second and let me talk about Elden Ring Night Rain. Elden Ring, since it has come out, has been a phenom of a game. Not only has it broken, I'm sure, tons of records, but the amount of people, specifically the amount of streamers that have done the craziest run-throughs. I'm pretty sure I've seen streamers beat Millennia with a dance mat. I'm pretty sure I've seen people beat the game with Donkey Kong Congo drums. I'm pretty damn sure I saw someone beat it with a flute. I have witnessed people go to lengths just to beat this game. And when it first dropped, it was a banger. It was a certified banger. I think it won Game of the Year, if I'm not mistaken. And aside from that, no DLC. They straight up said no DLC. Years later, last year, we got Shadow of the Erdtree, which took the world by storm, okay? Not to mention that this revived a whole group of maybe Souls player that hasn't really been in the game for that much, and even brought on some new people. Now, Shadow of the Erdtree was even up for Game of the Year last year, which is again a crazy feat considering the OG base game already won Game of the Year. And not to mention the amount of times they had to nerf bosses in the game because players just couldn't beat them. Again, Elden Ring as a whole is a phenom, is a titan since it has come out, and I, for one, am looking forward to playing the base game because I myself have not played it. I would love to dive into it on my Steam Deck. I just haven't yet because I know if I do, I will be engulfed in the world. Now, last year, Game Awards, FromSoft, again, dropping it hard. Elden Ring Night Rain. This roguelite expansion DLC, I don't even know what they're calling it. It just looks awesome. If you have grown up playing the Dark Souls games, there is tons of different nods to Dark Souls games in there. Pretty sure I saw the spiders from Dark Souls 2. Ew. Pretty sure I saw the Nameless King at one point. What's he doing here? I don't know. I'm just excited to jump into Elden Ring Night Rain. I'm definitely gonna have to start Elden Ring at some point soon on my Steam Deck and get up to speed. I don't know how long that's gonna take, but hey, who knows exactly? The traversal in this game also looks absolutely insane, and I, for one, am in the boat that Elden Ring Night Rain will not miss this year. Aside from that, we have Monster Hunter Wilds. And if you've been living under a boat or you've been living under a rock, welcome back to the real world because we have a new Monster Hunter game. Now, I'm currently running Monster Hunter World on my Steam Deck, and it plays flawlessly. It plays great. When I first kind of downloaded Monster Hunter World and Iceborne, I didn't really know what I was getting myself into. I previously tried World, I think like years ago on the PS, but I just wasn't into it. I didn't really have anyone to play with. I got stuck at like the Anjanath, I think. One of like the first monsters. I thought the game sucked. Sue me. Now though I am hooked. I have some friends I play with. Ton of fun. I am a charge blade main with a longsword in my pocket just in case I need to switch it up on the go. But anyway, Monster Hunter Wilds is another game that I do think will not miss this year because I couldn't play it. I couldn't play the beta on my Steam Deck once it dropped. Big sad, but no problem. I have a homie who is also a Monster Hunter fiend who had the beta, drove to his house, said, give me the controller, let me play. And I played it and I was in awe. This looks phenomenal, okay? Not only do the controls feel great, the monsters look cool, the environment itself looks phenomenal, okay? If you haven't seen it, I think playing it is just the better experience. You can see it, but playing it, my God, does it just look phenomenal. So again, I think Monster Hunter Wilds and Elden Ring Night Rain just won't miss. I don't think they miss, and if they do, then I'm wrong and the world is going to get turned upside down because I don't think those games can miss at all.
$2 billion. Yes, for this last game, I'm going to throw numbers at you because when we're talking about GTA 6, we got to talk about the numbers. $2 billion. That is the estimated cost of Grand Theft Auto 6, making it by far the most expensive game ever made, but also likely the biggest game ever made. Not just in terms of the scope of the game, because yes, the game is likely going to be bigger than GTA 5, but also the effect GTA 6 is going to have on the entire gaming industry. Here's another number for you. $3 billion. That is the estimated amount that GTA 6 is projected to make in the first year. But you want to know something really funny about the first year of GTA 6? The first year of GTA 6 is not likely to have GTA Online, or at least GTA Online will just barely be coming online in 1 year. That 3 billion in number, that's just in sales of the game. That's just the game being sold. That's not the GTA Online and all the cosmetics and all the other stuff that Rockstar is going to give us. Let me throw another number at you. Steam concurrent players. Twitch concurrent viewerships. GTA 6 is about to make a lot of people very wealthy. Why do I say that? Because GTA 6 Online has a massive community of people who have their own people that they watch play GTA 6. And now you're telling me the biggest game in the world is going to now come with full role-playing online. I mean, GTA 6 is about to be the biggest game in the history of gaming. Not just in how big the game is, but in what the game does for the industry and those who are around the industry. This is our apex predator. This is what gaming is about, GTA 6. Everything that GTA 6 is going to do, I want to be there for it. I want to say that in 2025, I witnessed what GTA 6 did for the world of gaming. All the businesses that are going to come into gaming And guess who's going to be right there waiting for them? All those GTA 6 streamers, content creators, gamers, we're all going to be there just waiting for all the sponsorships to come, for all the interest to come. GTA 6 cannot miss simply because it's just too big. GTA 6 is the very definition of too big to fail. If GTA 6 failed, the failure would have to be catastrophic. And it simply won't be. So yes, GTA 6 is the #1 game. 2025 gaming is about to be ridiculous. And for those of you who play GTA 6, those of you who stream GTA 6, you better get ready, because there is a tsunami coming your way, and it's called GTA 6, and it is coming with it a lot of money and interest. So yes, GTA 6 is the #1 game of 2025 that cannot and will not miss. Thank you guys for watching.